Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. So South Alabama's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
To the air, it's Davenport. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
The Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Johnson looking to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, Mitch Thomas. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. Breaks into the open. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top, and they can't make the connection. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Davenport. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, South Alabama!
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete to the right.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll run play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. To the air, it's Davenport. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Jaguars racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Scott. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Jaguars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tulane was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in New Orleans. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Ball spotted at the 18. It is 2nd and 3. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Johnson wants to throw it. Plucks it out of the air. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll power it inside with the fullback. So now it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Hardy. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. It's complete on the right side. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the fullback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Working that left side. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well.
Hey, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Finds his target down the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Give to the big fullback. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Johnson looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. And They've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. Tight end now in motion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. The Jaguars are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Gets them away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Jaguars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Strickland. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He wants to throw it again. He makes the grab. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll heave it deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Can't get him to the ground. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Davenport. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Blasted as he lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Leaves it with the running back. Spins away from the defender. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
And the Jaguars will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Davenport. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he fires into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes